There's been some coverage in regards to our use of tear gas that happened on Thanksgiving night. What does it take to be able to disperse a crowd and to minimize injuries to the officers and minimize injury to the patrons? And part of that is tear gas. I mean, we teach our supervisors how to utilize the tear gas and when to. When I look at the situation on Thanksgiving night, I mean, the sergeant made the decision. I mean, that sergeant utilized the training that he's gone through as far as crowd management. He assessed his resources. He assessed the crowd. He assessed the risk factors. And at the end of the day, the decision was made to disperse a canister of tear gas, which proved to be effective. It's important for us to understand that the safety of the officers, safety of the patrons is paramount with us. I've been down there myself at 12 and 1 o'clock in the morning, and I've seen what the officers are dealing with. I've seen where people will congregate, and one thing leads to another, and people will come and park their vehicles and turn their stereos up so they can have their music blaring, and so that way they can get the attention of the ladies. And a lot of times you have the young men that are trying to hit on the young ladies that are leaving the clubs and things of that nature there. And so there again, this is what I've seen being down there at 1, 2, and 3 o'clock in the morning. It's not something that somebody's telling me. It's something that I see with my own 2 eyes. But you got 2,000 people in this small block area just hanging out.
The cameras are a new tool that you guys have in the Old Town area. When do we have access to the video of that night with the new cameras, and how helpful will that be to what you guys are trying to accomplish in terms of really creating a safer environment?
Well, it's my understanding that the cameras that were installed by Old Town were not functional that captured the area there, 200 block of North Mosley. That's my understanding. In this day and age, anytime you can have an incident on camera, that's an asset, particularly when it comes to charging somebody, or if it comes to trying to identify suspect witnesses and exactly what transpired. Capturing that information on the camera is worth its weight in gold. And there again, it proved to be effective. I mean, we were able to get the crowd dispersed. And it comes back to you wish that people would go ahead and move on and not congregate. And I know sometimes people haven't seen friends and they want to talk to them and things of that nature there, but by the same token, it's important to keep moving on so that way we don't have the potential for disturbances, because that's where you're going to have them is during that loitering time. Well, based on the preliminary information that I have right now, I mean, the supervisor acted reasonable.